Really?
Yeah, I was like, hey, I'm gonna call you, alright? You good? I'm gonna call you.
Oh, wait.
Hello?
Hey!
Oh, how you doing?
Good, this is Shannon Boodram.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And...
Oh, what's up, man? Timothy Delaghetto here.
Oh, what up, man?
What's up, bro?
Me, I'm the king of the friend zone. I end up getting in the friend zone. I don't know why. I don't know how. I feel like I do the right things, but I just always end up there. Okay, this girl I was talking to a couple months ago. I mean, I still talk to her, but I'm just a friend now. It started off, well, I met her on Tinder about beginning of this year. And, I mean, it was going good from there. We was FaceTiming maybe 6 hours a night.
Oh, damn.
We was, I know, right? Then we was hanging out. We met. We went out on a couple dates. It was all fine and dandy. I spent the night a couple times. Then
You spent the night, and what happened on those nights?
Y'all have sex?
no.
Oh, interesting.
Did you guys
No.
cuddle, or you just, how did it go down?
She told me straight up, she was like, she don't have sex with just anybody. I was like, okay, that's cool, that's fine. And I was like, okay. And then, I don't know. After about, I don't know, a month or two, we kind of, died down, took that dip. And then after that, she was like, I'm not looking for a relationship right now. I just want to be friends. And I was like, where's this coming from?
Do you wear deodorant?
Yes.
Because I'm trying to make sense. Because I feel like if they FaceTimed and they did it plenty of times, that means she found him attractive. You know what I'm saying? They kicked it.
Well, you swiped. That means that the attraction was there.
Yeah, and it's like if they FaceTime for a long time, that means they communicated. Shit was cool. So I feel like it had to be something in person that threw it off. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like there's no... Where is the yin to the yang? You know what I mean? Like, where are you giving a little bit of pushback or tension or discomfort? Because at the end of the day, like, we don't value things that come too easy. So where did you make yourself a little bit less available or hard to please in some kind of way?
Oh, man, that's probably my problem. I didn't really do that.
Because do you find that with for women as well, too? Like, there has to be...
I mean, are you, like, if you're saying you can't be too nice to girls sometimes, then that's facts.
That is facts.
Like,
That's not girls, though. It's everybody.
People always tell me I'm too nice to girls, but I never take it to heart.
man, look, I mean, here's the thing. I learned this a long time ago, and sometimes it's not that you gotta be a dick to girls, because that's not what it is, but you for sure sometimes you can't give them everything at too soon. Is she attractive?
Yes.
Attractive girls, I feel, are so used to guys just trying to do extra sweet shit that it's almost kind of played out if you do it too quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's like, yeah, they might complain that there's no nice guys on Twitter, but if you're too nice right off the bat, they're gonna be like, this is the same shit I get all the time. There's nothing really new here. Like sometimes they want a challenge too, you know? Has this happened before where people have told you you're too nice to a girl and that's what messed it up?
Yes. Definitely.
See, I'm gonna intervene. I don't think it's too nice. I think it's too inauthentic.
What does that mean?
Because nobody is perfect. And
Okay.
I said this before, everybody needs a balance of the yin and the yang. So I don't think it's a female thing. In my partnership, for example, I'll tell my partner in one breath, like, I think you're so beautiful. In the next, I'm like, trim your nose hair. Because I'm
Okay.
aware that balance has to exist where it's not all praise. Like, the only place, which is a kind of unfortunate, is in the school system where teachers prefer kids who don't have imagination, who listen, who do as they're told. That's because they have motherfucking 80 students.
Okay.
So they don't want to spend the time on somebody who's going to give them challenges. But everywhere else in the world, we want a best friend who tells us what's real. We want somebody, and that's what I mean about, because nothing is perfect. So if you're always being nice, you're not being real.
Okay, that makes sense. But but he's only been on 2 days with her. This is when you're
They
supposed.
spoke for 6 hours.
Yeah.
There could have been a time that you said in there.
Wait, what?
like,
Huh?
It was more than 2 days.
It's more than 2 dates. But I mean, this.
We dated for like 3 months.
Damn. Well, so then what happened? What happened?
I feel like it came too easy. There was no pushback, and people don't feel like they can grow into their best self with somebody who don't challenge them.
Speaking of coming too easy, did you guys have sex?
No.
Never in 3 months?
No.
Damn. So
That's okay. That's some people's rule.
I don't know,
Some
man.
people have a 3-month rule.
That sounds crazy.
One thing she did tell me though is the fact that I'm in the military. She didn't really like that.
It sounds like a made-up excuse. As much as people say that they want the nice person or the easygoing person, and don't get me wrong, it should be like 80-20. 80% agreeableness, cool, and I don't mean be a dick. I mean be honest, because there's probably some things about this person that's not perfect. Don't be afraid to call them out on it.
Did you go down on her?
Yeah, we did that.
Damn. Well, then, are you good at it?
Yes, I mean, she came, but then she was like,
That's always debatable,
I
though.
don't give head.
But then what?
She was like, I don't give head.
Ugh. You know what? Then you're better off without her, bro. That's the end of the story.
But we're not talking about just her. She is the Y factor.
Right.
He's the X.
Right.
And Y keeps coming up as the same variable.
Okay. What is the variable? Because I'm trying to figure it out. Because okay, well, first of all, be glad you're not with her anymore, because you don't need to be dealing with a girl that don't give head, all right? That's
not to say that she doesn't, but she didn't feel compelled. I don't think there was enough seduction there. And everybody's seduction style is different.
Even if you're not having sex, she has to want to have sex with you. She has to picture that, you know what I'm saying? Because they always say it's impossible to get out of the friend zone, but I feel like that's not true. I feel like if you can get to a point with a homegirl where you get her curious, like where you can flirt and do it enough where she's like, you know, what would it be like to fuck this dude? Then you can get yourself out of the friend zone. But I feel like with this dude, what happened where she was like, I'm not even trying to try that out. It was 3 months of kissing, cuddling, he ate her coochie, licking, and she was like, I'm not even trying to suck his dick for whatever reason. Like, what went wrong, you know?
I feel like I'm not curious at all. I think that there just needs to be a bit more of assertiveness. And I think that the nice person cop-out is a cop-out for saying that you're afraid of confrontation, or that you're afraid that people won't like you if you're honest. And people don't like inauthenticity, and if they can tell that you're holding back or you're not being real, they can't attach to you, because you can't attach something that you don't 100% believe is real. And they have to think your time is valuable. You know, if you're available for 6-hour FaceTimes and, you know, whenever the person wants, whenever they say, you know, jump, you say how high. After a while, it's like, you know, we want to go to the club that has the lineup in front of it. There's a balance to be played with gaming and being real.
No, that's totally facts. Yeah. I agree.
So you got to create that lineup. You got to create that lineup in front of your club that makes it look like I have shit going on. We only let in certain people here, not just everybody with a fake ID can just waltz right in, and we don't give out free drink tickets.
So don't be too nice. Don't be too accessible. I get that.
Before that, I got friend zoned again last year before I started dating her.
And that was after how long?
Man, 6 months.
Man.
We should also acknowledge that being friend zoned is a compliment. Because you could be ghosted. So what they're saying is that we like qualities and characteristics about you. We feel you agreeable. We enjoy being around you. We just don't feel any seductive pull.
Man, nah, but I feel like after 6 months, because when people think of friend zone...
The last girl who friend zoned me, she cut me off when she got a boyfriend.
Then that's not friend zoning you. That's breaking up with you, man.
No, but she friend zoned me. We stayed friends for like 4 or 5 months, and then she disappeared. Yeah, so that's how that went.
A lot of dudes are not comfortable with male friends, so that may have been a requirement of the new.
Yeah, true.
It's a whack dude, but that's the kind of a dude who's making demands.
Right.
You know what I mean? A dude who swoops in and says, "Look, this is what it's gonna be."
I mean, that's true. I'm cool with everybody I've dealt with in the past.
Even Klondike Girl.
Klondike Girl, we're cool. We're not. I wouldn't call it. We don't kick it, but we're cool.
That's how I was introduced to Tim, by the way. That video. So it's in my mind forever.
Was it?
That's my first video I've ever watched of yours.
The Klondike?
The Klondike video.
Why?
I don't know. It just popped up on my Explore feed.
Okay, that's old as shit.
What was your first Tim video?
That's so long. I don't even remember.
He don't watch my videos.
He don't watch your videos.
Don't put him in that position.
No, he wrote me and said, I'm such a big fan of Tim.
Oh.
Get out of here.
He's nervous right now. Shit, man.
See, this is exactly what's going on, Damon. You're not performing on the spot. You got to be there. If you are called into action, you got to spring up. And you're from the military. You know this. Make something up right now. Tim talks about booty all the time. Just say the booty one.
Dealing with military and dealing with women is different things.
I don't know. I feel like success is the qualities for success are oddly similar in all fields. Would you agree with that?
That makes sense.
That what you do to be successful in your career does somewhat apply to your relationship.
No, totally.
Yeah. So you're wrong again. All right, Damon, thank you so much for being like dope and forthcoming and honest. This was awesome, and I will let you know when this comes out. But be great. I have a video on my full screen show, which is really about the 2 nice guy problem that you should check out.
Next week, I'm gonna take some friends to this really cool place. It's a jazz club.
Oh my God, I love jazz.
So cool. Some nights they do salsa, like the...
I love salsa as well too, and I love jazz.
Are you into that that genre of kingdoms and kings and knights and queens?
Are you?
Not first.
Yeah, me neither. What are your biggest pet peeves?
Someone who's like a little passive aggressive. I guess I don't like that.
I agree, yeah.
Or dramatic.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I don't like that.
I like, women who are kind and can be not just closed off and miserable.
I feel the exact same way. I actually think those are my top 3 as well too.
Right.
Yeah.
As the saying goes, if you don't ask, you won't receive. So let me be very clear about what I'm asking you guys to do. So as many of you know, I had a show on Full Screen called Your Perfect Date, in which I tested out real life techniques that I learned through school and as my work as a sexologist on first dates. There's 2 seasons of the show, and right now, you can download the Full Screen app for free, and they have 3 episodes you can just watch, no obligation at all. So anybody who's uncomfortable putting in credit card information, do not fear. If you download the app, you can watch 3 episodes of my show, which will greatly help me if you do that. If you want to bonus help me, you can sign up for Full Screen. Now you get a 1-week free trial, and during that time, you can watch the entire 2 seasons for free. Season 1 and Season 2 of Shan Boody's Your Perfect Date. If you complete watching this season, both seasons, within a week span of time, you can cancel your membership with no obligation, no hassle, and not a single dime that you spent. And it means so much to me in terms of what I can do as a sexologist and, of course, as a YouTuber. When you guys support the content that I put out there on other platforms, it helps my pockets, it helps my potential, it helps my reach, it helps my people. It's all the P's in the world crossed off. So please, I urge you, if you don't understand what I'm saying, download the Full Screen app right now. At the very least, watch those 3 episodes for free. And at the most, please sign up for a 1-week free subscription. That would mean the world to me. Okay, that's all I was asking. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
I get it, girl.